Hi everybody, this is your PED-110 instructor again, Brian Kaprowski. I'm creating this video because I want to go over the final project that is due in this course on the 13th of October. Hopefully you received my announcement yesterday, which stated I would be creating this video. So I just want to go over the final project with you. The final project in this course is located, if you go to course modules, scroll all the way to the bottom here. This is where it's located. So the final project is located here in red, and the rubric. So how the final project will be graded consists of two parts. You have the first part, which is your activity plan that you will be creating. It's a 4-week activity plan, and then the last part is a case study. So the case study rubric is located here, and then the rubric for your physical activity plan that you will be conducting over the next 4 weeks is listed here. When you submit your final project, please submit it in a Word document, and you will submit it right here all together. So one whole document in a Word document you will submit there. Hopefully you saw my announcement that I sent out yesterday in the course. There were some assignments that some of you have submitted that I was unable to view because it wasn't in the correct format that I guess links up with Blackboard. The best way to avoid issues of me not being able to view your assignments is for you to submit everything in Microsoft Word. If you look at the announcement page that I sent out yesterday in the course, you will see that I provided you with that a URL here that you can click on. You can get a free version of that. With the assignments that were due the previous week, I had sent emails out to those of you who I could not view the assignments, and I asked that you email me those assignments that I cannot view. But moving forward, I need everything submitted in Blackboard in a Microsoft Word document. Remember, the free version is located here. So let's get back to where we were. Course modules. Remember, we're going to go to final project all the way to the bottom. So let's go over the final project in the course. Okay, it saves time. I've already opened it. Okay, so the final project, it's 2 parts. So the first part is a personal fitness program, and the second part is the case study. So let's go over the steps here. For step 1, you're going to establish your reasons. So you're going to list several of your primary reasons for doing a comprehensive activity plan, along with evidence of the relevant factors showing a need for change. Okay, so you're going to list your reasons and the reasons why you think that you should accomplish them. So I'll give you an example. So I want to have more energy as I get extremely tired in the late afternoon. Okay, so that would be one of my reasons for starting a fitness program here. Okay, so you're going to list 6 of those. For step 2, you're going to list specific goals for each of the activities listed below, and then you're going to indicate the days and weeks you plan to accomplish each activities. Okay, so this is a 4-week plan. So everything that you indicate needs to be 4 weeks. So how often are you going to stretch? How often are you going to lift weights? How often are you going to participate in a sporting activity, soccer, basketball, etc.? Vigorous aerobics, that could be sprinting. Okay, moderate physical activity, that could be, walking, a very light jog. Okay, so indicate the amount of days that you're going to do this activity over the course of 4 weeks. Okay, and then you're also going to indicate the number of reps and minutes that you plan to perform each activity. Here, you're going to create SMART goals. Remember, we did SMART goals in the previous assignment. So you're going to create SMART goals here. So you're going to write a specific physical activity below, indicating the part of fitness each goal is focused on and when you expect to accomplish them. Okay, so the SMART goals should always end in 4 weeks. Okay, so each of these always state within 4 weeks when you create the SMART goals. Okay, here you're going to select activities. You're going to indicate specific activities you plan to perform for each of the activities listed here. And you're going to record the number and time of the reps beside each activity. So you're going to go through these, and you go through all these activities, and you're going to think to yourself, all right, am I going to perform these, okay, over the next 4 weeks? Okay. And if you're going to do housework, let's say, for example, you do it on the weekends, right? You're going to, let's say you're going to do an hour worth of cleaning your house. Okay, so you put 1 hour in the days. Remember, you're going to do, you would write 1 day, if you're going to do that on Sunday, 1 day for 4 weeks. Okay, so everything needs to be over a 4-week period of time. Okay, and there's a lot of options down here with gardening, social dancing, walking, jogging, etc., weight training program, stretching program. Okay, step 4. Okay, here you're going to make an outline of your 4-week activity plan. So what you're going to do here, you're going to place a check mark in the boxes indicating each activity you expect to perform for each day that you will do it. So this is a 1 week, full week here, as you can see. So it goes through Monday, you see Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, so this is kind of like your outline here. So let's say I'm going to stretch. I'm going to stretch on Mondays, so I'll put a check here. Tuesdays, put a check here, and Wednesdays, put a check here. And then over here, see the time column. You're going to indicate the time that you're going to perform it. So I place my check mark here. I'm going to stretch for, let's say, 10 minutes. So I'd put 10 MIN. And I put a check mark here. Flexibility, put 10 MIN, 10 MIN. Okay. Okay. And then you can see down here, there's other activities, aerobic activities. I would define an aerobic activity of any activity that you're performing for at least 10 minutes or longer. Okay. A moderate activity could be, light jog, walking, sporting activity, flexibility, stretching, muscle fitness. That would be considered weight training if you go to the gym, if you lift weights. So some of the common areas of pain are your back and neck. If you're doing any stretches there or any kind of strength training workouts to strengthen that musculature, you would indicate there as well. And your warm-up. So a warm-up should consist of anywhere between 5 to 10 minutes, and that would be walking and stretching. So getting your body ready to participate in a warm-up activity. Okay. So step 5. Okay, so real quick here. So steps 1 through 4, this is real important. Okay, you need to complete these by the 13th. So we need to keep to a timeline. So complete steps 1, 2, 3, and 4 by next Monday. Okay, which would be September the 13th. Okay, see here in my calendar. Okay, today is the 8th. All right. Step 5. Okay, you need to start on September the 13th in order to get your 4 weeks in and to be able to turn in the final project by its due date. Okay, so for step 5, this is a real important step here. I need you to make four copies here of this chart. Okay, so copy 4 of these, and you need to paste them right here, right underneath here, 4, and each of those, remember, indicate 1 week. Okay, and what you're going to do for each day, okay, you're going to place a check marks by the activities you actually perform. Okay, so up here, this is sort of your plan, but down here, this is what you're actually doing. So, things in your life might come up throughout the week. It might prevent you from doing a certain activity, and you can't adhere to that plan. Or you might have more time one day and you want to do some extra activities. Okay, so step 5 is what you're actually doing for that week. And remember, you need 4 of those because our program consists of a 4-week program. So you're going to make 4 copies for each day. You're going to place a check mark by the activities you actually perform. You're going to include the times when you actually did the activities in your day. And remember to periodically check your goals to see if they've been accomplished. Okay. All right. After that, you want to answer these questions here, answer the questions here, here. If you want to score and gain the maximum amount of points, please provide as much detail and information as possible on these. Okay. Part 2. This would be your case study. Okay. So what you're going to do is you're going to read this case study down here, and then you're going to answer these 5 questions here. Okay. I would encourage you to follow the rubric. So the rubric for the case study is listed here. I believe it's here. So if you want to see how each area and how each question is going to be graded, I would encourage you to click on the grading rubric. Okay, that for the case study is here, and then a grading rubric for the final project. This is how I will grade the final project in the course. Click here, save time. I have it opened here, and it goes through each of the steps and what I am looking for and how I will grade each step. Okay, if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me anytime. I hope this video helps explain the final project. Remember that you will need to do steps 1 through 4. You need to complete them in the final project by September the 13th, and then you will need to start step 5, okay, no later than September the 13th, and that is your first week of your actual fitness program. Okay, don't forget to answer those questions also under the steps and to complete the case study. Everything needs to be turned into me in this class by October the 13th. So I'm giving you those timelines that if you adhere to it, this will be a relaxing project. If you wait and you start past the 13th, you won't be able to get the 4-week activity plan in time for when everything is due. So please adhere to my timeline that I just provided to you. Take care. Have a great week. Bye-bye.